Hello, welcome to Chișinău, welcome to European Democracy Corner. Please introduce yourselves for our viewers.
Bună ziua. My name is Daniel Kerekes. I came here from Slovakia. I work as a data/election analyst, journalist in one of the most influential newsroom in Slovakia. Aside of that, I do lecturing at the university on election-related subjects and courses. And aside of that, I do also international election observation. That's why I actually worked before in Moldova.
So, it's not your first time in Moldova. With what thoughts have you embarked in your journey to Chișinău at this event? And how do you find Moldova after the time that you were apart from our country?
What I positively see, because I visited Moldova, now it's third time. I went to Moldova, I don't know how many years ago, for the first time. At that moment, I was very positively surprised how developed is Moldova. And also this year and previous year when I visited Moldova, I was also positively surprised how what progress the country does and the society as well. And I'm positively surprised by the culture, by the people, by the economic development of the country, and by the interest Moldova shows into European integration.
So, when you see you as a European citizen, as a journalist from one of the countries that are part of the European bloc, what's the image of Moldova for you? What's the image of Moldova in Slovakia?
That's an interesting question. I think most of the people in Slovakia do have very, very little knowledge of Moldova. They imagine, or they thoughts about Moldova is that it's like former Soviet Union state or republic. So that's the first kind of framing they have about Moldova. They don't really know about ethnical background of Moldovans. The majority of Moldovans are closely related to Romanian cultures, or Romanian ethnicity. They don't know that Moldovan people predominantly speak Romanian language. And I think majority of people kind of consider Moldova as probably a not very well developed country, but the opposite is true actually. So they should definitely visit the country and enjoy the people, the culture, and everything here.
When we talk about the European integration, a lot of people from Moldova understand the benefits, but you as a specialized person, expert in including in fighting disinformation, and of course because of your academic and professional background, what do you think would be the advantages for European Union to accept Moldova as a full member state?
Mm-hmm. One of the things I kind of observed in Moldova and in previous elections is how the authorities regulate the campaigns, pre-election campaign, especially in terms of campaign finance and foreign interference in elections and in electoral campaign, and that's very, I would say, very modern way how to do it. And I think a lot of European countries can look into Moldovan legislative framework, how to regulate this and how to fight, how to legally fight foreign interference without destroying, for example, freedom of expression.
When we talk about our European integration road, what kind of follow-up would you like to see after this kind of event?
That's an interesting question. I need to think about this. Probably some of the implementation, like the follow-up, I would kind of expect is to have real implementation of conclusions and recommendations that are drawn here during the event.
Taking in account your experience as a Slovak citizen, as a journalist, what should Moldova engage better in our road to European integration? What could we do better than we are doing now? Mm-hmm. Because you are one of the people from a small number of people from your country that really know Moldova.
Yes, by my opinion, and it's really my personal opinion. I think Moldova has similar issue as Slovakia, as like Slovak people, and that's kind of an identity crisis. Not that very well rooted and strong identity, especially when we talk about national identity. And so, what Moldovan authorities and Moldovan people can do is to work on building on European identity, which is something Slovak people in Slovakia is going through as well. So for people who internally have this kind of doubts about identity and what identity affiliates with, is they do affiliate with European identity, and that's maybe the thing. It can be some work can be done on that. So to kind of bring European identity to Moldovan people, and second thing, maybe to build the trust in institutions. And especially European institutions, because that's another problem. Even after European integration, it can appear again and again, and also like foreign interference will be always like targeting the trust in institutions. So maybe also working on the trust into European institutions.
Thank you very much for your time, and we expect you back in Chisinau as soon as possible.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.